Prince Andrew pictured for first time due to the fact that go back to England horse using in Windsor. Prince Andrew became photographed horse using close to Windsor Castle with inside the organisation of HÁCH. The Duke of York wore a blue jacket, gloves and a black and white helmet as he rode a horse. Andrew lives on the Royal Lodge, only a brief force further from the Queen's domestic in Berkshire, and with inside the past, he has regularly been noticed using with inside the area. These current pics of the Duke come after Prince Andrew became visible leaving Balmoral Castle, in which he has spent numerous weeks this summer, on September the 30th. Andrew became pictured smiling and waving at nicely wishers, even as in the back of the wheel. His journey lower back south of the border got here after his prison group formally conceded the Duke has been served with a civil lawsuit introduced in opposition to him in a federal courtroom docket in New York via way of means of Virginia Giuffre, who became one of the accusers of billionaire intercourse perpetrator Jeffrey Epstein. Prince Andrew has till October 29 to reply to the lawsuit. The subsequent listening to is scheduled for November 3. Ms. Giuffre claims to have sexually assaulted via way of means of the prince while she became 17. In her lawsuit, she claims the Duke engaged in sexual acts with Ms. Giuffre without her consent. She alleges Prince Andrew knew how vintage she became on the time, and that she became an intercourse trafficking victim. The Duke of York has constantly and strongly denied the allegations in opposition to him. He famously mentioned his affiliation with Epstein, who died in jail in August 2019, at some point of an interview with Newsnight's Emily Maitlis. Asked approximately Ms. Giuffre, Andrew stated he had no recollection of meeting her. Asked approximately whether, as alleged via way of means of Ms. Giuffre, he had dined together along with her, danced at Tramp, and had intercourse together along with her at a domestic in London Belgravia, Andrew additionally stated, "I can virtually categorically inform you it in no way happened." Prince Andrew's go back to England in past due September additionally gave him the risk to ultimately meet his granddaughter, the primary toddler of Princess Beatrice and Edoardo Mosè. The glad couple welcomed their toddler to the sector on September the 18th on the Chelsea and Westminster Hospital. But they simplest publicly introduced her call at some point after Andrew left Balmoral on October the 1st. Taking to Twitter, Beatrice stated, "We are overjoyed to percentage that we've named our daughter Sienna Elizabeth Mosè. This call will pay tribute each to Edoardo's Italian roots and to the toddler's dating with the Queen." Beatrice and Edoardo did now no longer percentage a photograph in their daughter, however posted as an alternative a candy picture displaying her footprints. In her short statement, Beatrice additionally furnished and replaced on how her own circle of relatives is adjusting to the toddler's arrival, and blanketed Edoardo's 5-year vintage son Christopher Wolfe, referred to as Wolfie. She stated, "We are all doing nicely, and Wolfie is the great large brother to Sienna." While Prince Andrew needed to look ahead to numerous days earlier than being capable of meet Sienna, doting grandmother Sarah Ferguson reportedly travelled lower back from Balmoral at some point earlier than Beatrice gave delivery. Another member of the York-owned circle of relatives who could have possibly met the new child is Princess Eugenie, who with Sienna's arrival have become an aunt. Hours after Buckingham Palace introduced to the general public the delivery of the royal toddler, the youngest daughter of Sarah and Andrew took to Twitter to pen a message to Sienna. She wrote, "To my new niece, I love you already, and suppose you are simply fantastic from their photos. We are going to have a lot fun together." What do you think about this information? Please leave a comment below this video. Subscribe to our channel to update many new and important news.